Last week we sailed through bridges and locks. This has brought us to Dowry Creek. This week is projects and wishful sailing. We are motoring down the ICW to Beaufort.
Alright, so we're doing our first project, and we're going to be adding a downhaul for our Staysail. The reason we're doing this is when we're out at sea in anything of actual wind, where we're going to be flying the Staysail can be a little troublesome to bring down. I actually have to come up onto the bow and manhandle it down onto the deck. So when I have to bring the Staysail down, I actually have to be like right here on the bow, or even right there on the bow, and that I have to literally drag it down like that. No fun in rough sea state. So to draw off, I have to be on the tip of the bow in the rough sea state, bringing it down. Not fun. Did this once, don't want to do it again. So, since we're taking advantage of our time here in Dowry Creek, we went ahead and bought some line we can use for the downhaul. And I went ahead and whipped the ends. That was a pretty quick process. Nothing special, just get it done and we're off. Now, I need to see if I can get this all rigged together. And we can try, I can try playing around with it. So the way we're going to rig the downhaul is we're going to attach a shackle here onto the head of the sail, which is then going to attach the head of the sail with a shackle like this, and then we'll attach the downhaul to that shackle as well. And then so when we pull the sail down, it pulls the entire sail down from the head. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to leave it loose, going down this side of the hanks and down onto a shackle down there and into a block. From that block, it's just going to run loose aft into the mast.
While I get the block attached, I will try to better explain this. Near the top of the sail, a line called a downhaul will be attached. From there, it runs loosely down the luff of the Staysail down to the tack. At the tack, the downhaul runs through a block and then aft. For us, it'll run back to the mast, so that when we release the Staysail halyard, we can haul on the downhaul to bring the sail in. In light air, the Staysail will fall to the deck under its own weight. However, in heavier air, the pressure on the sail keeps it flying, making it difficult to pull the sail down. This is where the downhaul comes in. It'll make handling the Staysail both easier and safer. A little bit of tomfoolery later, I figured out how I actually could attach the downhaul to the Staysail.
So I couldn't find a shackle to be able to do this. And it's kind of difficult to pass shackles we do have to do this. So what I'm trying to say is, for now, I think I'm going to tie it onto this hank just around it so we can try it out real quick. See how it goes, maybe. And then later, probably tomorrow or the next day, I'll make a soft shackle to go around this, and we'll use that. Alright, so first up, I'm gonna run it through the block. Just tie the bowl in.
It took roughly 60 seconds to drop the Staysail, using the downhaul while Simon applied resistance on the halyard. We will see how the downhaul performs at sea another day. For now, we move to our next project.
Alright, so I'm climbing up here into the bow underneath the forward berth, and we're doing a little solenoid project. Let me show you what's going on. Alright, so we're in here, up in the bow. For reference, that's the bow thruster. There's a box up here on the starboard side. This box, it doesn't work anymore. No idea why, it just doesn't. And this controls our windlass. Basically allows us to apply power to the windlass to lower and raise. So we're replacing that big box with this little reversing solenoid. Essentially the difference is one is a power pack. This just takes signal and moves a contactor. That's so that we can raise and lower anchor just a little bit more smoothly and a little quicker. So let's get to it. We're gonna go ahead and the new way we're doing this means that the negatives don't have anywhere to go on the new box. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this negative, and we're going to put them together and cover them. With the general idea that we can keep from grounding out the system or shorting the system. These can push up to 200 amps at 12 volts, which is a lot of power. So no matter what we do, we have to be very, very, very careful to keep things safe when playing with the windlass and all its electricity. We are going to get the chain off it. So what we're going to do for that is what we have been doing. We'll release it, which is this. Free the clutch. There we have chain hook on the chain there, so anchor's not going anywhere. And there we go. All nicely freed. Alright. That should probably be fine like that. Oh, that's right. You're still holding down on that button, right? Yep, holding down on the button. We spent quite a while trying to figure out the wiring for the switches. It was to no avail, so we'll put it on hold for now so we can make track south. It's cold! It is cold. We just departed Dowry Creek, and what was the temperature this morning? So like
the low is 30.
30?
Closer to 40 now, but it's
cold. We're not meant for cold weather. So we are motoring south today because today's a good window. And yeah, not much to it. We got out of Dowry Creek, we're on ICW. We're going to River Dunes for the night. We haven't been there in like 6 months. Yep. So we'll spend the night there, warm back up, only to be cold again tomorrow as we go down to Beaufort. Yeah! We are still cold. Still cold. Got a little rolly when we hit the Pamlico, but not too bad. I kind of wanted to put a sail out, but it was 3 miles to the creek we were now entering. So it was like, by the time we get the sail out, it'd be time to put the sail away. So we had lunch instead. Yep, ate lunch. It was tasty. Peanut butter sandwiches. Let's keep on marching along. Soon we're going to go into the Hoboken Bridge. Yep. And then we're going to go into the next sound, whatever the name of it is. I think it's the Pamlico
Here.
sound.
I'll put it here. Name of the next sound. I'll look at the charts later. Yeah.
Alright, check in later.
Check in later. We left River Dunes this morning.
Woohoo!
Yay! There is this much wind.
Not very much. But we set the sail, or just the mainsail.
It's at the mainsail. Motor sailing.
Woohoo! It always feels better when there's a sail up.
Yep.
Tonight we are going into Beaufort to the Homer Smith docks. And gonna stay in there for a winter storm.
Yep. Got a winter blow coming through. We were weighing what to do because we kind of want to anchor out again. We do like anchoring out, but at the same time, we need to balance the freedom of anchoring out with the ability to stay warm.
Yeah.
Because we can't really heat the boat with our little generator. We can make hot water pretty quick, within like 45 minutes to an hour. But we can't run our little 1500 watt oil heater while at anchor on the generator. It just won't heat the boat up quick enough.
And it uses a lot of power.
Uses a lot of power.
About half of what that generator can produce.
But we can go into a dock to get said power, which does cost us a little bit. But
This will also give us an address we can. We need to fix the windlass so that we can run the power on it.
yep.
We just need to fix stuff. And there's nothing like the security of a slip.
Dude, we said there'd be no wind. Guess what's happening?
We're getting wind.
We're getting wind. Woo! We might be able to set the Staysail.
Or the Genoa.
Maybe the Genoa.
We made it to Beaufort! So, let's see, we left people off with us. And we went like, oh,
On the Neuse River.
on the Neuse River, we're gonna go sailing! Whoa!
We did a little bit of sailing and then
It was very short-lived.
it didn't last very long. Too much wind on the nose.
On the nose.
And we really had to get in here on time because I don't want to land in the dark.
Yeah. So we, first we started by after taking the Genoa out, we basically put it away immediately. And then it was only a few minutes later that we
We decided to put away the main because it was just flogging. Wait for plane.
Then we got into, well, we motored the rest of the Neuse River, and then we got into Adams Creek.
Did Adams Creek for a little bit. It's long, windy, then straight, then windy.
Yep. Some traffic, not too much, not too crazy.
And then we got into Beaufort, and now we're
Yeah.
in Homer Smith Marina. It is a great place to wait for a blow.
Yes, it is. We'll be sitting here for a little bit, waiting out said blow,
Do some more boat work.
do a little bit more boat work, and we'll see. Yeah.
We made it! All right. I gotta go finish checking us in.
And we need to go check in and get to said boat work. Yeah, let's do it.
And that's a wrap for this video. Next week, we're going to fix the windlass. And it's
Yes.
going to run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyways, please leave a comment down below with your thoughts. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. And thank you to all of our wonderful subscribers for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.